The most important lessons everyone should learn before they die. Don't scroll. Watch this video till the very end and you will not regret it. 1. The first lesson, the truth of impermanence. The first and most crucial lesson is simple, terrifying, and liberating. Everything changes and nothing lasts. We spend our lives building castles of certainty, careers, relationships, even opinions, only to have the tide of time erode them slowly. Our deepest source of anxiety is not death itself, but our desperate resistance to this fundamental reality of impermanence. Yet the wisdom of the Buddha is clear. The root of suffering is attachment. Until we genuinely accept that our bodies, our possessions, and our identities are merely transient arrangements of matter, we will live in a state of perpetual fear. The moment you embrace change as the very nature of existence, you liberate vast reserves of energy that were previously wasted on trying to stop the unstoppable. 2. The second lesson, the non-dual nature of self. We are taught from childhood to believe in the skin-encapsulated ego, that you are a separate, fixed entity contained within your skin, looking out at a hostile or indifferent world. This is the second lesson we must unlearn. Watts reveals that your existence is non-dual. You are not in the universe, you are the universe experiencing itself. Your apparent separation is an illusion necessary for the game of life. The 13th century Persian poet Rumi expressed this unity beautifully. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. When you identify solely with the small, frightened ego, you feel powerless. When you identify with the vast, flowing intelligence that beats your heart and grows the trees, you discover an immeasurable wellspring of strength and spontaneity. True peace comes from letting the cosmic wave realize it is the ocean. 3. The third lesson. Life is music, not a journey. The Western mindset frames life as a linear journey, a race with a goal, a climb to a summit where happiness awaits. This leads to the tragic habit of postponing life, always living for the future moment when the conditions will finally be perfect. The third lesson is to realize that life is music. You don't listen to a symphony to rush toward the final note. The joy is in the vibration, the rhythm, and the experience of every measure. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, the Buddha advised. The purpose of dancing is not to get to a specific spot on the floor. The purpose is the dance itself. To truly live is to abandon the mythical finish line and find complete satisfaction in the process of breathing, eating, walking, and existing right now. 4. The fourth lesson, the courage of not knowing. One of the greatest burdens we carry is the desperate need to be certain, to have definitive answers for our faith, our career path, and the ultimate meaning of things. This need for knowledge breeds intellectual anxiety. The fourth lesson is to embrace agnosia, the blissful state of not knowing. When you let go of the intellectual need to define and control the mystery, the profound wonder of life rushes in. The philosopher and mystic Socrates exemplified this wisdom. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Stop trying to solve the puzzle of existence and allow yourself to be captivated by its unsolvable nature. The moment you surrender to the mystery, you are freed from the tyranny of your own intellect and open yourself up to genuine, spontaneous revelation. 5. The fifth lesson. Death is the condition of life. We treat death as a terrifying interruption, the ultimate failure of the human project. Yet the fifth lesson taught by all great philosophies, particularly Zen, is that death is not the opposite of life, but its necessary complement. Life and death are inseparable, like the front and back of a hand. You cannot have one without the other. For my part, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream, said Vincent van Gogh. It is the certainty of the end that gives this moment, this breath, its immeasurable value and urgency. To live fully, you must allow yourself to die symbolically every night when you sleep, letting go of yesterday's worries and expectations. By befriending the idea of your own mortality, you finally become capable of giving yourself completely to the moment you are in. 6. The practice of play, or wu wei. Our society praises struggle, grit, and effort, the hustle. The 6th lesson counters this. The most effective way to live is through wu wei, the Taoist principle of effortless action, or not doing. This is not laziness, it is intelligent action that is aligned with the natural flow, like a well-trained martial artist or a master craftsman. If you seek tranquility, do less, or, what amounts to the same thing, do what's essential, the Stoic Marcus Aurelius wrote. This means finding work that feels like play, where the process is its own reward. When you approach life with an attitude of playful curiosity rather than grim determination, your actions become infinitely more effective and sustainable. This is the profound secret of those who seem to achieve great things without ever seeming stressed. 7. The freedom of letting go. Ultimately, all these lessons lead to the final and most liberating practice, the art of letting go. We must let go of our past mistakes, our future anxieties, our need for approval, and our attachment to our fixed self-image. This is a continuous act of courageous surrender. The philosopher and mystic Meister Eckhart summarized this beautifully. The soul is in need of nothing but to be free of all things. Freedom is not acquired by gaining more things. It is acquired by willingly discarding the things, the thoughts, the burdens, the expectations that are weighing down your spirit. Before you die, learn to let go of everything that prevents you from simply being the spontaneous, fluid, and brilliant expression of existence that you already are. If you really enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe for more.